The only thing we really, or the only things we can explain by science yet, well, what was before the Big Bang, what caused the Big Bang, how did the first cell develop so over time into the complex form of DNA, and those big questions, and how we developed from our DNA from Mars, from the ocean, the mudfish to apes. And you could fill that gap with deism, because that's something that science still has yet to explain, and it's very intriguing indeed, and those are very complex answers. But I say we just keep on giving science more a chance. And then if still in your end of your lifetime science can explain, I guess, you can revert to deism. Deism is definitely better than theism. Theism is belief in God and the Bible and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. Deism is more like a belief in a nature God, nothing to do with the God of the Bible. It's basically belief in a God, or if you want to do polytheism, gods, and this God either created the universe and just ran away. That was it. Just created the universe, or just some kind of higher force, or whatever you call it, being, had something to do with the process of the universe. And then you can refer to an alien God, and if that's the case, then deism, you could be deist saying, some kind of alien God, or just a whole God in general. It has nothing to do with the Bible, just created the universe. But, so there's nothing wrong with being a deist. It's definitely, being deist, I think, is better than being a theist. But I wouldn't take that stance yet. I would still stick with atheism, because once again, when you bring God in the picture, I think the thing is, with the atheism, you really have to think really hard, really outside of the box, really gather the facts and evidence. And it's going to take a lot of time to explain all these mysteries that we still have yet to solve. And then until then, we'll take for instance Anthony Flew. He was an atheist, but he became a deist because of the, he couldn't explain of the complex structure of how the DNA came to be evolved. He said there had to be perhaps some intelligence. Even Richard Dawkins said he's leaning on to there could be some form of intelligence out there, but we're not gonna take that stance just yet, because we're still learning things, we're advancing slowly, and I suggest being atheist all the way, be strong, keep on learning knowledge, because once you give in to say there's a God, it's over, right? You just shot yourself. It's an argument of ignorance. No offense to deists out there, but once you say there's a God, or God that had to do it, you already solved your answer. I say don't do that, because atheism makes you really think outside of the box, hard, really make you think, and that's why a lot, 90-something% of scientists are atheists. That's why we have so much science and technology. Yes, there were some in the past, some deists like Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein.